You'll hear about them getting up in the morning at 04:30. They may not make that tomorrow morning, but nonetheless, you're going to hear about a series of challenges, mentally and physically, that have hopefully had your boy or girl test themselves in ways they've never been tested before, with success, which builds amazing self-esteem. If we were to tell you and your boy or girl before you came that they would complete a 5.5-mile run, they'd say no chance. That they would jump from a 25 or a 35-foot tower into the water, that's about 4 stories. And that they would climb that little hill over there. Old Smoky is deceptively high. To get there from here and then get back up here is 5.5 miles. So, and most of it's uphill or it's severely downhill. It's a challenge, believe me, I've done it. It is really, really a challenge. So with each one of these opportunities the boys and girls have to test themselves and succeed again in greater and greater ways, I think you'll hear some amazing stories that will hopefully set the stage for your child to go through high school into life with a little bit more self-confidence and assurance. Now, before I turn the microphone over to the general, I'd like to just say a couple of words to the Devil Pups, so I'm going to turn my back to you, if you will. Devil Pups, do you think this was worthwhile?
Me too.
We talked about goals, we talked about leadership, we talked about principles. One of the things we talked about was the fact that you're going through change. And you're going to change a lot. And the way you succeed in life is you embrace change, you challenge change, and you succeed with change. And we had another word that started with an M. Remember what that word was? Motivation. Can I hear you say motivation? Remember we said that motivation does not come from somebody inspiring you. It comes from within. All these instructors can inspire you for a day, or 2 or 3, or maybe even a week. But then you have to take what you've learned, you have to take what has grown inside of you and decide you are going to apply it. You are going to motivate yourself. That is the way that you embrace this program. Bring it to your communities, bring it to your friends, bring it to your brothers and sisters, and make a difference for all those around you. Can you do that, Devil Pups?
Yes, sir!
As you might imagine, I can stay out here all afternoon. I'm not going to do that. Colonel Long, would you please join me up here? We've had an opportunity to have a unique relationship with the Black Watch, which was next to the Devil Dogs in World War I, which was the background for the name of Devil Pups. And with that, we've had an exchange program, and I'm going to let Colonel Blum talk to you about for just a second. Colonel Ray Blum.
Ladies and gentlemen, there was a gentleman, Colonel Bob Walter, for many years ago with his connections, his friendship with the Black Watch, Angus and Dundee Battalion, Army Cadet Force of Dundee, Scotland. So for many years we would have 2 or 3 boys come into our program. Well, unfortunately, Colonel Bob Walter passed away several years ago, and so we didn't have that connection. But we have reestablished that, and with our connect now is Joe De La Durante. He was in the area down there, so Joe, if you would come forward, please. And we have the 2 boys from Scotland this year, and if they would come forward. That would be Joe McKinney and Dale Petrie. So one of the things that we did, unfortunately, we had another of our liaison reps, a very distinguished Major George Class passed away early this year. And so we've established an award for him. And this award is for uniformed devil pups. And so if they came from California Cadet Corps, Young Marines, JROTC, whatever organization has ribbons that they've earned, we are going to add a ribbon from Devil Pups. And the two boys from Scotland, they do have very nice uniforms. And so when they go home, they're going to have another ribbon. On our side, we do send two boys to Scotland last year. We sent Desmond Adams and Joey Schultz. And those boys went 3 weeks ago to Scotland. And so the first week that they get used to the weather over there, they go through their 14-day program. And that program ended yesterday. Those boys are in a plane right now coming home, and their parents are going to pick them up tonight. And so if those parents, if you are here, please come out. We'll recognize those parents.
Yeah.
Kathy and Steve. And Rosario and Desmond Adams.
Rich needs to get outfits like those red t-shirts together.
All right, thank you very much.
What a great opportunity for those kids, huh?
Amen.